Hey guys, welcome back to Carson Means. We have a quick little video here about the most recent Thursday night game between the Broncos and the Jets. We all expected this to be a pretty bad game between two pretty bad teams, and that's really what it was. The Broncos ended up winning 37-28 though, so it was a pretty good game. Well, I'll get to that in a second, but it was a pretty good game, I guess. But in the end, the Broncos did win by 9, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about that. So right now, in my opinion, I know it was a close game. The Jets at the end still kind of had a chance, and they were making the drive down the field. But really, the Broncos, it was pretty much a blowout in the Broncos' favor. I mean, the Jets just got lucky. They were playing up against a third-string, second-year quarterback. He threw 3 interceptions, only 2 touchdowns, which, for his first NFL start being a third-string quarterback, going 19 for 31 and 242 yards and 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions isn't the worst possible. And also he won, so, that's a plus. But, he threw a pick 6, so you take away that's 37-21. And really, I think that it was a pretty bad game. And, Sam Ficken, their kicker, missed an extra point. If he had made that extra point, they would have had a really good chance of winning. Just saying. It would have been 29-37. They wouldn't have been just trying to run the clock out. They would have been actually trying to score. Anyways, it was 28-30. The Broncos were literally trying to run the ball and run the clock out because the Jets they really were looking to get a field goal and be up. And then the Broncos got the ball, and they were moving down the field, and they just got a touchdown, 37-28. That last couple of seconds, though, was pretty bad. The Jets kept on making penalties, they just wanted to kneel the ball and get the game over with. But it was on every play, there was 2 offside penalties, and then there was a roughing the passer penalty. So it ended up at the 10. So really, if they had wanted to, the Broncos probably could have scored 44 points. But really, in my opinion, I do think it was a blowout in the Broncos' favor. And that's really all I have to say. Pierre Desir of the Jets got 2 interceptions. Right now, it's not looking very good for the Jets. They put in Joe Flacco for 2 plays. He was 2 for 2 for 16 yards. So that probably has absolutely nothing. I'm sure he probably will end up starting, in my opinion, but I don't care what anybody says. I do think Joe Flacco is far better than what Sam Darnold is right now. What he's been showing these first 3 weeks, even at Joe Flacco, how he was playing last year, which is pretty horrendously, it's miles better than what Sam Darnold is putting together right now. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Just a quick little recap of what went on. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. We do this stuff every single week. We do full weekly recaps. We do predictions. We do power rankings. Both of those will be coming out tomorrow. I do it in 2 parts just because it's such a long thing. We do predictions. Since I'm a Washington fan, I like to go through. I do a preview for the Washington game, and then I kind of rant about it afterwards in the video. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you're into football, just consider subscribing. In my description, you'll find links to my Twitter and Instagram. I would be very grateful if you follow that. I'm going to start, if I'm sitting down and I'm watching a game, I'm going to start tweeting about it while I'm watching it, just to give you guys that extra bit of content. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. In fact, I know I will see you in the next one, or else.